former turkey leg hut owner. Federal prosecutors say the turkeys have come home to roost. They say for years, Lynn Price has tried to keep his hands clean of crimes, paying off others to do the dirty work.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know wild. Jaded Gemini to the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So nah.
Do y'all see this? That's how they came on the scene. With that. I don't know what's going on now.
Now they're just damn.
Look. It's just been non-freaking stop. Like, if you go and look back, I'm not sure if we made highlights out of them, but we've talked about the turkey leg hut before multiple times. Like, there's always some trifling mess
I remember
going
first it was like, yo, this is popping.
Yeah, it was like, it looks good. I would eat it.
And then it was like, they're not paying people.
Yep, I remember that. They were withholding checks from their employees.
And then
they went bankrupt.
And I want to say they might have got a loan or something like that too.
I also remember when they were squaring up with people. One of the dudes was fighting because there's two owners, a man and a woman.
And then the owners had a rift, right?
Yes, and the owners had a rift. It's just so much
back
to
These
back.
niggas indicted by the Fed. The turkey leg Rico.
Two things.
Turkey leg Rico.
So the turkey leg Rico, because let me pull that one up first.
Turkey leg Rico.
They set a bar on fire, or like a bar exploded.
Was it the opposition?
Yes, it was a rivalry, bruh. So there's that.
What are these niggas? This is their CBI.
Look,
CBI.
Then the FBI got them for selling El Drugas out the restaurant.
They trapping
out the restaurant, out the turkey leg.
Trappin made it happen.
This is insane.
That is pretty.
We're gonna
crazy.
look up the explosion first because that's what was suggested by the Patreon. Shout out to y'all.
They said we're gonna have you sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, I didn't
we're
know it was
leave
this
them a
serious.
little present in the oven.
I did not know it was this serious.
Or the man federal agents say was behind an explosion at a popular bar along the Alameda corridor 4 years ago, or 5, I should say, was in court.
And the suspect is the former owner of the popular restaurant, the Turkey Leg Hut. ABC 13's Micah Hatfield was in the courtroom. She's joining us now live this afternoon. Micah, what's up?
I'm mad because, like, I would love to taste one, you know? Like,
get locked up.
Well, the indictment lists the accusations against 2 different individuals. It lists the who, what, when, where, and it was read during court today. Lindell Price was one of 2 men standing before a federal judge today when that was read, and he was very expressive as those accusations against him were read. Facial expressions is what I mean. I can't guess what he was thinking, but you could tell he had a lot on his mind as that was read. What he's accused of was a big story back in June of 2020. It rocked the Alameda corridor at the time. It was early, 4 in the morning, and literally rocked the Alameda corridor. Windows were blown out of homes in the Museum Park area because of this fire. Right after police released very clear surveillance video from the front porch of
they look like that white lady in Puerto Rico.
It definitely does. And he's just pouring gasoline. Oh my God.
Rich town.
Seriously, what do y'all got going on?
So we got to get the competition out of the way.
It showed the people involved's faces well, but no one was ever arrested. The indictment filed today lists 2 individuals, including Price, and accused Price of arranging this fire at Bar 5015 just down the street from the Turkey Leg Hut, the restaurant that he co-owned with his wife at the time. It says Price paid other individuals to set that fire and that they called him after it was done. The indictment also accuses Price of coordinating a fire to a 1975 Chevy Nova 2 months prior to the fire at Bar 5015.
What the hell does this nigga got going on? This nigga got
like, what type of beef do you have going on, bro?
Beef, nigga. He is the beef.
They said he thought he was Suge Knight. No, seriously,
he is
like,
Suge
what are
Knight,
you doing?
Nigga. He did that 4 years ago. He got away with it.
Not
on,
to be
on paper.
not to be a snitch. But this is the same dude. We watched this on another episode.
Bro, whatever else they saying that nigga did,
Turkey
he
Leg
definitely
Hut
did
founder fight customer saying he was protecting his business. Bruh.
Yeah, he was
Technically he was. I mean.
Right. His drug business.
Other individual is one of the people who prosecutors allege actually set the fire. But those two appeared before a judge today, like I said. The other man was released on bond and should be walking out of here at any point. Price was held without bond. Prosecutors say they consider him to possibly be a danger to the community. His bond will be revisited on Thursday at 10 a.m. to determine if he'll be released ahead of trial in this case.
Bruh.
Don't
So
let
this
that nigga out.
happened
Do
4
not do
days
it.
ago. This happened yesterday. Like, they can't catch a freaking break. Now the feds all in your business. Because
So
you
you
burnt a
burning nigga
freaking
shit
building. Right. Like, what are you doing, bro?
And now you trapping.
Now you trapping with
Trappin'
these
made it
two
happen.
talking about you on the news.
I guess some other niggas was trapping too.
Yeah.
Not no more though.
Shell claims in the federal arson case against the former Turkey Leg Hut co-owner. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Serpa.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. Right now, a judge is deciding whether to keep Lynn Price in custody after prosecutors shared concerns that he threatened a witness or potential jurors.
Bruh.
KPSC 2's Bryce Newberry live in the newsroom after hours in the courtroom this morning. Bryce.
Yeah, Lisa and Andy, for the former Turkey Leg
like
Hut
AI.
owner, federal prosecutors say the turkeys have come home to roost. They say for years, Lynn Price has tried to keep his hands clean of crimes, paying off others to do the dirty work, and they want to keep him in custody. During a more than 2-hour hearing, an FBI agent testified that Price paid $1,400 to have his ex-business partner's bar, 5015, blown up nearly 5 years ago. This is surveillance video from that early morning in
That's a good price.
So all of this went right back to his
June of 2020 when masked men poured gasoline all over the patio before that
See,
fire.
he should have watched Power though. You don't make no phone call. You have a nigga meet you at like a warehouse or some shit. Nigga, like it's done.
Building. An indictment unsealed last week alleges that Lynn Price orchestrated this plan. The owner of that bar allegedly told FBI agents he initially planned to bring Lynn Price into that business, but then decided not to. The owner allegedly turned down a box of cash Lynn Price brought him to be part of the ownership team. And then when Bar 5015 started selling crawfish, apparently using the Turkey Leg Hut supplier, the owner said Lynn Price called screaming and hollering and threatened to blow the place up. So in the past,
he called screaming and hollering.
I'm gonna blow your shit up, nigga. You using my crawfish connection?
My crawfish connect is insane.
You using my crawfish connection?
On tax fraud related charges. Once he got out on supervised release, prosecutors allege that he's been involved in other criminal activity, including paying a co-defendant in this arson case to steal vehicles and heavy machinery. The FBI.
Bro, this nigga.
What is going on?
Look at that dually. Look at the
Turkey
dually.
Leg Hut
Look at the
dually is crazy. What?
That shit on Forgiatos, nigga. You see that shit?
What the hell is the
This nigga
what in the country?
Dually
hell?
truck mounted up, sitting on them 24s.
Not they real life power right now. Country power is crazy.
Hydro marijuana from California.
It's giving
would be
P
stored
Valley.
at the Turkey Leg Hut and then
Oh,
got
he's the
sold
plug.
at the restaurant in custom
Truckloads
branded
of
packaging.
hydro.
Prosecutors allege
Bro, look
Lynn
at
Price
his
got the
tattoo,
proceeds
bro.
and gave some of the money.
Hold on.
How do
They
we
said
not notice that he was the
truckloads
plug?
of hydro from California?
How do we not notice that he was
Leg
the
Hut
plug?
and then got sold at the restaurant in custom branded packaging.
Brad.
He said tractor trailer trucks and they full of that mid.
Prosecutors allege Lynn Price got the proceeds and gave some of the money to that co-defendant. And while he's not charged connected to those allegations specifically,
full of weed.
Price's attorney argues he is not a danger to the community. He's actually helped the community.
That's
after
the
natural
same gas
disasters.
cans, probably, bro.
This probably is.
Those are the same gas cans, bro.
Being that he's not a danger to the community, you heard multiple testimony as it relates to his community involvement, the things that he does.
Nigga, your suit looks like
But more
paper.
importantly,
Oh,
the
God.
That nigga go to
co-defendants
jail,
that are on
bro.
his indictment have all been given a bond. So we're asking for equity and asking for a bond similar to the other people on his indictment.
I would never trust a
The
lawyer
federal
with
judge
ears that
ended this
little.
hearing by saying there's a lot to think about and she's going to chew on it. We don't yet know when she'll make a decision about keeping Lynn Price in custody.
Hey, y'all need to give him a break in the writer's room.
I know,
because he
right?
pissing me off with all these little turkeys have come to roost. We're gonna take a chew on it. Stop it.
He's AI. Give him a break.
And Bryce, we understand Lynn Price
Not
is
even
accused
real.
of another arson in this current indictment. What did you find out about that?
Yeah, Andy, in April of 2020, prosecutors say he paid a co-defendant to steal a 1975 Chevy Nova because Lynn Price wanted the engine
What the
out of
fuck
it.
is going on?
My lawyer just bought one of those.
Yo.
Once they
nice
took
one.
that truck to the mechanic, they found out it had been stolen from a police officer who owned it.
What?
It was then found burned near railroad tracks and
So
a
he just be
retention
burning
pond.
stuff
Now,
up?
around both of these alleged arsons, prosecutors say call records show
This nigga's a
the two
straight
men were in
thug.
touch.
I apologize about everything I said about
I apologize
you,
for my outburst.
What? I don't even want no smoke. This nigga's the
But
truth.
you gonna come drive up here and blow our shit up.
So now we gotta watch out for
Jeez.
P. Diddy.
This guy.
Wait. P. Diddy. Fucking CJ So Cool, I guess.
CJ so cool. This guy, the Hoff twins.
Nah, bro. This guy's like
Right.
last, bro. But yes, also the nigga from the turkey leg hut. I was just trying to get
Bryce,
out
you know
the
you
way.
sat in court throughout the morning. What was Price's demeanor like in court today, and what do we know about what happens next?
Lisa, Lynn Price was still handcuffed and shackled. He was wearing an olive green jumpsuit. He had many people there to support him and seemed hopeful at the beginning of this
olive
hearing. He
green?
was nodding at them as they came in, but then as the hearing went on, he seemed to keep his head down. And then at times when some of these new allegations came out and were discussed, he would appear to react and shake his head. He was then taken back into custody while we await this judge's decision.
Like, y'all really found out.
Y'all really knew about the hydro from California.
Dead ass.
Damn, bro.
Turkey leg put smiles on family faces on Christmas. He's like, I would give back sometimes.
You say you used to work in there, bro? Oh my God.
Laid off, paychecks missing.
Remember that?
Yep. I'm about to
See,
watch this fight real quick.
I feel like that's when niggas start snitching.
Yep. I do too.
I feel like once you stop paying niggas, somebody called the feds. They said, how much money, if I say
I keep it discreet. I know a few freaks, I keep around me. Know some bro niggas that want me to seats, but I ain't entertaining none of that eat. Pray for the weak, gold on my teeth. Sleep is the cousin of death, I don't sleep. Niggas be snake, niggas be leech, so I ain't entertaining none of that eat. No, I got, keep it discreet. Know a few freaks, I keep around me. Know some bro niggas that want me to seats, but I ain't entertaining none of that eat. Long live Spody, I hope you can hear. VS my ear, I'm keeping it clear. Trying to compete or trying to compare. You fight when the air, you're just not aware. 20 in my pack, but keep it in